Here we go.
Good afternoon, YouTube. It's me, I'm always Dress Page, aka the Emperor of Female About Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, folks, we're going into the weekend. You know, another weekend just around the corner. Just finished watching this morning the Nationals. Shout out to the ladies who are competing, getting the pro cards. There's some ladies who are most definitely look like they're going to be turning pro. So I hope all the best of luck to you. So you want to check it out. They're going to come back around about, a little about 7 for the finals and see everything official. And then I think also they do the overall, because who's the title of that division. So anyway, folks, this is one of comparisons. I picked two lovely ladies who been competing for quite a long time bodybuilding. They have been in different divisions during their careers. These ladies are, I would say, top sell ladies, in the sport. We have here one Miss Rene Marven, and one Mrs. You might know her better as Gabriella Vega, but now she goes by the name of Gaby Morrison, which she got married this year. So both ladies have been competing quite some time. They both share much in common. They both have started their career in bodybuilding, but later on did physique. But now they may return to bodybuilding. Now Renee, she's been in the game since a good part of the 90s and 2000s. She took a step back for a good while, but she did come back around about in 2023. She did a couple of shows. She did New York Pro, and also she did the Rising Phoenix. And Renee's been in the game for quite a bit. Gabrielle's been in the game quite a bit. Originally she's from Mexico, but she's been living in the States for the past couple of years now. We last saw her compete at the Van Isle show in Vancouver. She did the Triple O. None of the other shows this year. She kind of took a break. She just got married to her husband. And both of these amazing ladies, ladies from different continents, different countries. I'm a fan of both of them. Gabrielle's been on my channel before in a couple of lives here and there. I really appreciate that. I would love to have Renee on, and especially her experience as long as she's been in bodybuilding. These are shows they competed in. We have here Renee at the 2023 Rising Phoenix, and we have Gaby at the 2024 Triple O Dynasty. Triple O is coming up next year. It's going to be in April. As you know, the show is promoted by Andrea Shaw, my girlfriend, Sydney Gillen, and they did have Whitney Jones, but it looks like she's pulling herself away from Triple O crown. So both ladies look amazing. I mean, one thing about Renee, her most muscular, it's probably one of the most popular, most muscular poses around. That's why I chose that one. And this one with Gaby is pretty good. Here we have is the front lat spread. I would say somewhat close. I am looking at it. It's really close between these two. It's just going to be like a razor's edge that separates them. Conditioning really good. Width and shoulders. It's really close between the both of them. If I go with anybody, especially you go by aesthetics, could be a bit biased, could be balanced. I would say I go with Renee on this one. Here at the front double, both looks pretty good. Condition's pretty good. Good size. It is, like I said, really close between the both of them. But if I look at the more detail, the graininess, especially in the front double, I would say I give this one here to Gaby. Here we have the side chest. Again, like I said, these ladies have great condition, great development. Good roundness in the shoulders. That good peak in below the tricep. It's really such a slight edge here. I would say Renee. Here we have the rear lat spread. Good definition in the back, good width. I think Renee got the width, but if you go on the overall conditioning from the back, especially look at the glutes and also the tie-ins and the quads, I would say this one has to go to Gaby. Here you have the rear double. See, again, I think one thing is helping Gaby is she has better conditioning and definition, a little bit more thickness in her back. The glutes are really good, great connection between the quads and the upper thigh. So I had to go here with Gaby. Here we have nice tricep pose. Like again, this is somewhat close. Where's a better pop, better aesthetic, good look. Conditioning wise, I would say this is a flip of a coin. I would say Rene. And we have here is the ab and thigh pose. And I love both the ladies are doing the traditional double behind the hands, double hands behind the back. Sometimes you get a good focus, especially on the lats, the waistline. Um, like I said, it is somewhat a bit close here. But if I go aesthetically, honestly, I would say I'll get the edge here to Rene. Here we have nice bicep pose. Size, fullness, projection, a good roundness to the bicep. I would say out the gate is Rene. We have a nice shot from the back. Both look pretty good. Conditions a little better here for Rene, but I would say the thing that really keeps Gaby is her density in her back. I think her glutes are very more put together. There's more connection between the tie-ins in the back of the glutes. I would say I give this one here to Gaby. Like I said, these are two amazing ladies representing themselves, also family women. Rene, she has a husband, and also I believe she has a stepdaughter. Her and her husband work in a business together. And Gaby, her husband, he's a pretty nice dude. They got together after she moved here to the States. I think they've been talking for a long time before they finally got married. And, she's a great lady. I appreciate when she took time out the last time. It was like just the day before she did the Triple O this year, where her and Lori come on and give me a little pre-show interview. But both these ladies are just great aesthetics, great physiques, I think. Very appealing ladies, too. Again, with Rene, she's been in the game for a long time. Took a step back for a few years, then came back. She was working as a coach and a trainer. She has a very extensive background in fitness. And also, Gaby does also. She also was a trainer, especially back in Mexico. And I think she's probably established her training here in the States. There's more opportunities. I would say like this. Fitness is really growing here in the States than most other countries. More opportunities for somebody to come from another country who speaks another language. You have clients that are Spanish or clients of another country that if you can really help you gain maybe a good clientele and recognition for yourself, that's good. And like I said, Rene has a good history in the sport. People respect her as a competitor and as also as a bodybuilder. Wrestling for Rene, I don't think we're going to see her competing anytime soon. Looks like she's really has downside a bit, but you never know. Somebody, like she said again, she took a step back for a few years and she came back and did a couple of shows. And with Gaby, she only did a couple of shows this year. Maybe the right show, we might see her do Triple O like she done last year. She does a show back to back, or even some other shows. I think she has great aesthetics. She's got a great physique, and I'd like to see her more next year. So both of the ladies are great women representing women's bodybuilding. A fan of both of them, and like I said again, really appreciate what they contributed to the sport. So best of luck to them. I hope we get to see them in 2026. Anyway, this is man, always Page, aka the Emperor of Female Body Talk. Don't like, subscribe. I'm out.